Hi handmade alphas, welcome back to my channel. I had a lot of questions on yesterday's video, so this video is going to kind of tie into that. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to go ahead and link it in the description. That way you can kind of catch up on the most common problem that I see Etsy shops making. Alright, so let's jump right into this video and the theme or topic that we're going to be talking about today. This kind of pertains to a lot of the questions that were posted on that video, and I think the most common thing that people asked me when I talked about that biggest challenge of people putting too many different types of products in their shop, they would comment on the video and say, well, what about me? Well, here's what I sell. What about this? Well, is this theme too narrow? Is this theme too broad? You know, do I need to narrow this down? So the easy answer to that question is, who are you selling to? And, you know, a lot of people have heard the term target market, especially if you've been on Etsy as long as I have. But your target market is just that. It is who you are trying to sell to. So when you don't know who you're trying to sell to, you end up making products that kind of are comforting to yourself. You know, you're making products that you enjoy making and it's fun and it entertains you for a while so you're not bored, but those aren't the type of products that succeed on Etsy. So if you're just making products that you enjoy because it's fun, you really need to evaluate if you're making a product that other people like as much as you enjoy making it. Not everybody is going to be as passionate about your products as you are, and that's totally fine, but you still have to appeal to some people. If you're not appealing to anybody, then you're not going to sell anything. People aren't going to love your products just because you do. They don't care how long it took you to make it. They don't care about how much effort that you put into it. They don't care about how much you love making it or how much you love the product. They care about what that product is going to do for them and how it is going to help them. So if your product doesn't solve a problem that they have, your product isn't going to sell. And that problem doesn't have to be something like catastrophic. That product can be solving a problem that is simple as, you know, my skeleton key necklaces kind of give off a feeling of magic and mystery, and they give my buyers a feeling of, you know, there's more to me than meets the eye when I wear this. And I've been told that with my keys, you don't even have to wear makeup when you wear one, which I'm not wearing. I'm not wearing a key today. I keep grabbing my necklace. I'll leave a link to the description of the shop who made this pendant. It's by the Sleepy Firefly, and one of my really good friends made it, so I'll link that down in the description so you can check her shop out. But what I'm getting at is that I'm creating a feeling, and that's what you want. It doesn't need to be some catastrophic problem that you're solving. You just need to be creating a feeling in your buyers. So if you can't pinpoint what that feeling is, you need to at least be able to pinpoint who those customers are. Now, this can get really complex, but it can also be pretty broad, and we want to be general when we're describing our target market. But the easiest way to do that is to ask yourself a few super simple questions, which we're going to do right now. Okay, so first of all, you need to be able to ask yourself, who is my customer? And it's not just who are they, but you need to be able to tell me, what do they kind of look like? Do they follow a certain style or a theme? You know, do they have a style to them? Now, typically, you know, you could say, I use this example a lot, so excuse me, I think I used it yesterday too, but if you have an eco-friendly mom, you know, typically she's wearing like some yoga pants and some Ugg boots, and she's got an athletic hoodie on from Victoria's Secret that says pink on the back, and she's got a blinged out Starbucks cup that, you know, is refillable. That way she doesn't have to buy coffee cups every day at Starbucks. She likes to reduce waste. She values the earth and the planet, and she takes her baby everywhere with her. She kangaroo carries her baby, and every day they go out to an organic marketplace and get organic, fresh, whole foods so she can make her baby's own baby food by herself because she doesn't want to buy that garbage in a jar. Like, did you just visualize this woman? Can you see her? Here she is. Can you see her? I just made her up in my head. And if I were to make a product for her that solves her problems and focuses on her values, I would make her something like cloth diapers. You can wash them, you can reuse them, they're reducing waste, they're making her baby safe. She obviously values the earth and saving money and her baby and conservation and saving the trees. And, you know, she's busy, she's on the go. She doesn't want to have to hassle with going out and buying diapers all the time. She can just wash her diapers at the end of the day and everything's good. So that's a product that I would market to her. You have to be able to think about exactly what your customer looks like, what their morals and values are. That's a huge one, because if you can sell a moral or value, you've got a customer for life. You know, my customers value magic and, you know, magical feelings and mystery and taking a break from everyday life to remind yourself that you are special and you are unique. And that is what my products say. You know, this is a product that anyone can wear as a simple reminder to take a moment out of every day to realize that you are special and appreciated and loved. And that is what my products say. You have to decide, what does your product say? What is the feeling that you're trying to sell? What are you trying to represent? And if you are passionate about what you do, if you are truly passionate about what you do, this should be easy, because you can just tell me what feelings you're trying to give me with your products. There has to be a feeling there. Otherwise, you're just making crafts and hoping that they sell. So these were my tips for the day. A little bit ranty, but super short. Wanted to keep it that way because I've got some stuff to get done today. I'm planning on putting up my Halloween decorations already. You know what? They're up in the shops. They can be up at my house. I'm the only person in my neighborhood who's going to have a Halloween stuff, but I don't even care. In fact, next video I post, I'm going to put a picture of my house. That way, you know, you guys can see how decked out it's going to be. This is actually, my house this year is bigger than that house that I had in California. Our house in California, we lived on base because my husband was in the military, so our yard was really small, and now our yard is massive, so I'm not going to have as many decorations as I feel like I did when I lived in California. But all right, guys. Anyway, if you have not grabbed your free ebook, be sure to do so in the link below when you join the Handmade Alpha VIPs. That ebook is going to cover how I personally gained my fanatical following of fans on Facebook by giving things away. Yeah, like you got to give to get. So make sure that you're giving things away like I am with my free ebook. Get the free ebook down below. And I've been getting a lot of questions on my brand new Facebook page called Starla and the Handmade Alpha. So be sure to like that page, which I'm going to be using it to kind of, you know, post my videos there and remind you guys that new videos are up. And I'm thinking about doing some giveaways later on because I'm working on some really awesome stuff. So be sure to like that page if you didn't do that yesterday. That way you can stay updated. But if you need to email me about an Etsy question or a problem, you know, I can reply to quick comments down below. But if it's a long question, do me a favor. When you join the Handmade Alpha VIPs, you're immediately going to get a confirmation message with your free ebook. Just email me back there. Just click reply. That way I can keep all my ducks in a row. I like to, you know, be able to look back at old conversations and remember what your shop is, what your challenges are. So just use that to message me because it makes life so much easier. If you message me on Facebook, I probably will not reply, unfortunately, just because I get messages on 2 Facebook pages. My Facebook business page for Art by Starla Moore. I get business questions on Etsy, like my actual Etsy shop. I get about 20 questions a day on email. So if you want to make my life easier and you want your question answered, either post it in the comments below if it's short and you think I can answer it quick, or if it's more in depth, be sure to join the Handmade Alphas. That way I actually have the time, resources, and capability to help you further. All right, guys, it is... Let's see. It is almost 11 o'clock while filming this video, so it is time for me to have some lunch. So I will probably see you guys later this week. See you later.